Hello my friends, welcome back to another language lesson on my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kateryna and I'm your English teacher from Canada. In this lesson, I will share 3 pronunciation features of North American English. This lesson will help you to start differentiating between North American pronunciation and other kinds of English spoken around the world. Remember, while we're discussing the general trends of North American pronunciation, the beauty of language lies in its diversity. Let's get started, shall we? Number 1, full rhoticity. Full rhoticity is a prominent feature of North American pronunciation. It is the full pronunciation of all R sounds. We hear a distinct R at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of words. Let's take a look at a few examples. Rosy. She got rosy cheeks from playing outside in the cold. Ready. Is dinner ready yet? I'm hungry. We hear a distinct R sound in consonant blends. Train. I'm taking the train to Ottawa this weekend. Cry. The toddler started to cry when he dropped his ice cream. Here's a few examples that have R at the beginning and at the end of a word. Rooster, rooster. Runner, runner. Razor, razor. You hear a very distinct R sound. And this is what we call full rhoticity. A vowel followed by the letter R is called an R-controlled vowel. It changes the pronunciation of the vowel and the 2 letters are pronounced as one sound. For example, R as in star, as in bird, as in fur. If you thought the last 2 sounded the same, they did. A word ending with the letter R almost always has a vowel preceding it. It's very rare in the English language for a word to end with an R without a vowel directly before it. The few exceptions are words that have been borrowed from different languages. The second feature of North American pronunciation is the flap T. The flap T is a unique way of pronouncing the letter T, which sounds more like a soft D. The flap T is most common when the letter T falls between 2 vowels. For example, butter, butter. Sounds more like a D rather than a T, doesn't it? It's a way to maintain the flow of speech and make pronunciation smoother. It's a lot easier to say D rather than making the full T sound. You can practice the flap T by repeating the following words after me. Lightly tap your tongue to make the sound. It might take a little bit of practice, but let's give it a try. Butter, water, waiter, party, city. Here's a tricky sentence. The pretty waiter brought water, bread, and butter to the table. I love going out in the city. The third feature of North American pronunciation is vowel reduction. It involves the modification of vowel sounds, particularly in unstressed syllables. When vowels are in unstressed syllables, they often reduce to the schwa sound, the sound. And so this can lead to a change in the pronunciation of words. For example, banana, banana, ba-na-na. The first and third syllable has the sound or the schwa. You can make the schwa sound by having your tongue in a mid-central position of your mouth, very relaxed, and say ah. It's a very relaxed and neutral sound, and it's not as distinct or pronounced as vowels in stressed syllables. So the schwa requires less effort and doesn't need as precise articulation. So this whole phenomenon is called vowel reduction. Let's try a few words. Family, family. The schwa is the second syllable. Fa-m-li. Family. Umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Can you hear the schwa? Sofa, sofa, sofa. So let's recap what we learned in today's lesson. 3 features of North American pronunciation are full rhoticity, pronouncing all R sounds. 2, the flap T. Sometimes T sounds like a soft D sound when it falls between vowels. And finally, 3, vowel reduction. Very often in unstressed syllables, the vowel will become the schwa sound because it requires less effort to produce. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like a more detailed video about any one of these 3 things, I would be happy to make that for you with lots more examples and pronunciation tips. As always, guys, if you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. It greatly supports my channel, and I can't wait to see you in the next English lesson. Bye!